Open up completely in the way that the non-grasping doesn't grasp for itself. Not about projecting forward. Step back from the stepping back itself completely. No grasping on its own completely. Discarding on its own completely. This is not about maintaining the mind or projecting forward. With everything, step back from the stepping back itself. With everything, no grasping is on its own. Dissolve the non-grasping. No grasping for the non-grasping itself, dissolving itself. Discarding as well, dissolving itself. This will purify through the extinction and emptiness in the way that is countless and endless and boundless. The projection forward cannot be used for the blessing. Step back from the stepping back itself, it dissolves itself. No grasping for the non-grasping itself, it purifies itself. Let's proceed simultaneously with every atom in the physical world so that there will be the great compassion to purify through the extinction and emptiness, or the maintaining and sustaining and projecting forward is gross. Let's use something that has nothing to do with subtleties or grossness, with everything uninvolved within the uninvolved itself. No grasping is on its own, it dissolves itself. No grasping for the non-grasping itself, it dissolves itself. That which has no limits. Open up completely, widely, in the way that the non-grasping doesn't grasp for itself. There will be the purification without limits, which is automatic. Proceed simultaneously with every atom within the physical world. Cut through the deluded knowing and help through cutting the knowing simultaneously. Those who are still lazy to share the great compassion will be delayed. is just for the sake of oneself, sustaining, maintaining. This is delay for eons of time. So. Open up simultaneously, internally, externally, without grasping for the non-grasping itself. With everything, non-grasping dissolves itself. It doesn't grasp for itself. Discarding itself. Discarding dissolves itself. Not attached to the non-attachment itself. It dissolves itself. Let's proceed simultaneously with everything. With this, there will be the great compassion that is proceeded simultaneously, purifying through the emptiness and the extinction altogether. Maintaining and sustaining the mind is not okay. Throwing forward creates clashes only. It creates problems only. Throwing, gazing, looking creates problems because there is just clashing only. This is the habit of the worldlings, only clashing. Step back for the non-grasping that doesn't grasp for itself. Discard the discarding itself. Step back to not grasp for the non-attachment itself. The stepping back doesn't grasp for itself. Step back from the stepping back itself. Disengage from disengagement itself. It doesn't grasp for itself. The reminders that purify themselves continue in this way. It will affect in the way that there is simultaneous purification for samsara. If it has no purification in itself, then there is no effect in purifying samsara altogether. Not attached to the non-attachment itself with everything. It purifies itself. It dissolves itself. The great compassion is given, therefore just continue to share it forward. Diligently move about with the conclusion to purify for samsara. Lead oneself and samsara, enable that. This is not about for the sake of oneself. Self-purification in the discarding, in the giving up, in the non-grasping. Step back from the stepping back itself simultaneously with everything. It will put up whatever that is drowned will be released automatically. This is not about sustaining. This is just gross. What is there that is sustained? That is delusive attachment totally. Is there sustaining or not sustaining within anicca or anatta? Where is it derived from? This is the garbage of delusive attachment and delusion totally. Is there sustaining or not within anicca or anatta? Where is it from, this kind of projection? It's just trash of delusion and delusive attachment totally. It's overlaying by delusion and delusive attachment. That which has nothing to do with projecting or not, being bright or not. That which has nothing to do with the uninvolvement itself. Uninvolved even within the uninvolvement itself.